Okay, today we're just gonna answer some questions that we get from people a lot about being two moms, being in a biracial family, raising our family in Atlanta, and just having two young boys, and just some of the things that people ask us and wonder about us. So we're gonna do this from time to time just to answer some of those questions for you guys. And we're gonna start with one just general question that all couples, I guess, get asked is, how did we meet?
Oh,
Well, it's really exciting.
I know. Such an interesting story. I put a profile on Match.com, and she put a profile on Match.com. And we met on Match.com.
The funny thing is, I'm 10 years, well, actually 9, because 10 sounds kind of creepy. I'm 9.5 years older than Tsui Mei. So on Match, there was no swiping, but you did a profile.
It was all online on an actual computer.
Right.
It wasn't even on a phone at that time.
And I was paying the $30 a month.
So did I. Because that's how you get to respond to each other.
Right.
You had to pay for it.
Anyway, it had in there, like, your age. Yes.
Can I have Nana's phone?
Go ask
You
Nana.
have your iPad.
No, Nana told me to ask
Oh,
you.
be careful. No, go. Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Nana,
Bye.
Close the door, buddy. Anyway, so Tsui Mei was too young, and as far as my profile, I had it like plus minus 5 years. Mm-hmm. And so she didn't meet, but she had. You didn't poke me, did you?
All I did was I looked
yeah.
at her profile, and this was back when Match had just added, look who's looked at your profile. Right. And so I looked at her profile. I wasn't within her age range, and I had already, reached out to people who I wasn't in their age range, and they weren't interested. So I was like, oh my God, even bother. So I moved on.
And I know she was 26. And when I was 20, I didn't want to date a 26-year-old me, knowing what I was like at 26. So I thought, I gave her a little look-see, and she looked like she had her act together, and she did.
I'm a nerd. I've always been a nerd. So.
She was living in a big old... The only downfall was she was living in the suburbs, but you'll find out later that I changed that a little bit later in life. Anyway, so that's how we met. Oh, and our first actual meeting was at like a Starbucks, just a, hey, how you doing?
It was a Starbucks inside a Barnes & Noble.
And then when we said goodbye, I was like, hey, MySpace me.
We are super dating ourselves right now, but hey,
that was
MySpace was still around and the big thing.
That was my game that I had back then. What roles do you play? People ask this all the time, and they don't necessarily know how to ask it, like who's the man, who's the woman, because that's ridiculous. But people are just curious sometimes, like who does what in your house, because it may not fall as naturally people think for two women. And I'll let you start first, so I can make sure I answer this correctly.
Why do I keep having to answer first?
Okay, I do everything.
True.
No, that's not true.
I am the cook.
Everything food.
I do most of the cooking and grocery shopping and all that stuff, and I'm the fix-it person.
Yeah. Oh, if I go to the grocery store, it's so bad. If I'm in the aisle, like I ain't lying, 3 helpers will be like, ma'am, can I help you? Ma'am,
she just looks lost.
And it's kind of ridiculous as a middle-aged woman that I don't know my way around a grocery store, but it's kind of embarrassing.
And I've been shopping with her, and she does the faux pas that irks me with all shoppers who apparently don't know how to shop. When you're grocery shopping, and this is for everybody out there, put your cart to the side. Don't just leave it in the middle of the aisle, because then no one can get by you on either side.
Oh, I don't have shopping etiquette?
No, not shopping etiquette. You need to move your cart over.
I learned that today years old. All right, now y'all know, as do I, how to shop. She does fix things. So my role is everything else. Pretty much laundry, cleaning.
It's not a role. It's
not role, but it's just
what gets done.
Teamwork, yeah.
She is faster at getting to laundry than I am. I happen to think about laundry, but I don't happen to actually put the clothes in the washing machine. So my timeline for getting laundry done and her timeline for getting laundry done don't sync. Therefore, she gets to it before I do.
And I do all the yard work. And I'm more like a demolisher. I can fix little things, but I'm more like demolishing and stuff like that. And as far as bills and all that, we just kind of and the kids, we tag team. Jax, he's in my pre-K, so it's kind of easy for me to get him ready because he goes to school with me. Bath time, we'll just tag team some of that stuff. figure it all out. And if I can't start the lawnmower, sometimes I have to come get her. She's a little stronger than me. I can run longer, but she's just stronger. And every once in a while, sometimes, you know,
perfect compliments.
We'll rely on those like surrogate husbands, like my father-in-law or a neighbor. You know, like if there's like we found a rattlesnake one time at the lake.
Yeah, I don't like killing things.
I'm not saying that women can't deal with rattlesnakes, but we definitely rely on my father-in-law to get rid of that sucker.
Indeed.
Anyway, yeah, so that's kind of how that all works out. Oh, and she brings home the bacon 'cause I'm a teacher.
Oh yeah, I'm the IT person in our house. I'm the tech person.
Yeah, and she's totally becoming an enabler. Like, it's gotten so bad that I'm like, hey, how do I turn on the TV? Oh, said you gotta practice my new phone things. Hey, it's like a FaceTime me. Hey,
no one knows what those are.
instead of using the phone like this, I suggest you go to hey. Anyway, I'll use the old timey phone. Hey, how do you turn on the TV? So it's just kind of becoming an enabler with all of that. What's it like having two young boys that are close in age who are spirited?
I obviously don't get out because I don't get these questions.
I hang out with the moms at school.
I don't talk to people, so there's that.
It's you know, when I first started teaching years ago and people say, oh, boys and girls are different, I'd get all sensitive to that. But no, because I was a tomboy. But having two young boys and then hanging out with other families who have two young girls or older kids, there is a big difference. I mean, our boys,
Yes.
And you'll see in some of the other videos, just like us going out to eat and hanging out. And we're a little more liberal and letting them do things that other people may judge. But we're strict in some ways. You know, I have high expectations of how you behave at school. Listening if we ask you to do something, things like that, or you know, being kind and stuff like that. But we're a little liberal as far as like when we're at home, just letting them kind of be free and be wild and just
be themselves.
Yeah, but it's fun. I love having. I would have been totally fine with girls or a boy and a girl, or even boys and girls that don't fit typical norms. But it's fun having two boys.
I love our kids.
Yeah. It's
I mean,
fun.
I guess I'm biased because they're our kids, but. Yeah,
It'd be kind of weird if you didn't.
I wouldn't change anything about them. That's, you know.
But you'll see if you haven't already made your judgments. If you know us, they're definitely wild. All right.
And I welcome all judgments. I don't care. I'm gonna raise my kids how I want to raise them.
What do they call you?
Oh yes, we do get that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mommy.
I'm mama. But sometimes when I'm alone with the older one, he'll call me mommy, and people like to say, was it ever confusing? No. You know what is confusing? Is me getting older, is getting their names straight.
I don't know my children's names.
Like,
I will admit that.
I
can't call them, and it doesn't help that we kind of made them similar.
Yeah, Jackson Fox. Don't do that if you don't have kids yet. Don't rhyme your kids or name them similarly or like the same syllables even.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's so bad. We don't have dogs anymore. They passed. But then I'll be like, I'll call the cat the kid's name and the cat's
cannot get anybody's name straight.
And
it's true.
So no, it's never confusing as who they want when they want. And then sometimes I just do that whole like, I'll be in the bedroom.
You just pretend like they aren't calling you and just be like, they're not calling
I'll
me.
be in the bathtub.
They must be calling you.
And they're clearly saying, Mama, Mama. And it's very definitely, because my son's getting a mic in a little bit, Mama, Mama. And I'll be in the bathtub like, they're saying mommy. And I'll be like, Tsui, the kids need you. She's like, no, they're saying mommy.
Unless it's something specific that they wanted. As long as one of us responds, that's really all they care about.
That's all the questions we have for today. So if y'all have other ideas for questions that you're curious about, just let us know. How did we meet?
Wow, you're just jumping right into it? No intro?
Oh, yeah. Okay. All that.
Hi,
Okay.
I'm Tsui Mei,
Okay.
and this is my wife, Jere.
Hey. Hi, I'm Jerry. I'm 46.
You don't have to say your age.
I don't know. Yeah, because it'll come up later. Hey, I'm Jerry. I'm 46. I live in Atlanta, and this is my wife.
Oh, you gotta start. It sounds like I'm dating.
Hey, I'm Jerry.
Hi, I'm Tsui Mei.
And we're the moms of two boys, Jackson Fox.
You gotta say something like, and this is Chang Reaction.
Okay. Let's start over.
That's funny.
Hey, I'm Jerry,
Hey, I'm Tsui Mei.
and this is Chain. Let's try again. Hey, I'm Jerry.
You gotta have a blooper reel. Okay, go.
Remember to look at the lens.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Jerry,
Hi, I'm Tsui Mei.
and this is
Chain
Reaction. You can do it.